Hi, it's Eleanor, and today I'm going to be doing the book Synopsis Mashup Tag. I was tagged by Peter Clark the writer, and the original video was created by Ben Sanders, and I'll link both of those down below. So basically what the tag is you'd have 10 books. I've got a jar with all of the titles on, and you pick them out and you pick two which go together, and you kind of mash them up and create a synopsis about the two mashed together. So the first two books which I am going to pick out of my jam jar are Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, okay, and I'm going to mash that with The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde, okay, and then the next pair, Stardust by Neil Gaiman. We'll go with The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. Okay. Then the next pair are Animal Farm by George Orwell with Agamemnon by Aeschylus. Finally, oh no, two more pairs to go. Penultimate pair is Hamlet by Shakespeare with All My Friends Are Superheroes by Andrew Kaufman. And then, last but not least, Us by David Nichols and The Odyssey by Homer, which are actually kind of similar anyway. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so the first two books that I am mashing up are Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen and The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. So, what happens is these two sisters are they really want to get married, they're searching for love, and they're so obsessed with finding the husband that they end up commissioning a painting of this perfect, beautiful man. And by commissioning this painting, he comes alive, and the book is about what happens with how the sisters react with him and interact with him, and maybe he does some evil stuff, maybe he doesn't have a soul, but yeah, who knows, I guess we'll have to find out. The next two books which I am mashing up are Stardust by Neil Gaiman and The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. So what happens here is that Achilles, in order to prove to Agamemnon and the other Greek leaders that he is the best warrior, he must go and find a shooting star which is fallen, and he must go and find it. And so he goes off on this journey, and he is helped by his mother, Thetis, and also the goddess Athene. And who does he meet there? But the star is in fact Patroclus. And he must take him back, and they meet other figures along the way, and they fall in love. So what my next mashup is All My Friends Are Superheroes by Andrew Kaufman and Hamlet by Shakespeare. What happens is Hamlet and Ophelia are dating, and they're in Canada. Ophelia's brother doesn't like Hamlet, and he doesn't want them to be together. So he turns Hamlet invisible so that Ophelia can't see him anymore. And Hamlet, he has to find a way in order to make Ophelia love him again. It's such an emotional journey for him, to the extent at some point he considers suicide, hence the to be or not to be soliloquy. And so the book will cover Hamlet trying to get Ophelia back, basically. Then we have Animal Farm by George Orwell mashed with Aeschylus's Agamemnon. Within this book, the animals have revolted and taken charge, and then the farmer comes back somehow, and he tries to take charge again, but the pigs are not a fan of this, so then they kill the farmer and the farmer's wife, i.e. Agamemnon and Cassandra, and it's really brutal. and that's kind of the book, I guess, the building up to the death. Yeah. And finally we have David Nicholls' Us and Homer's The Odyssey. These are actually very similar books in themselves. So the mashup would be Odysseus is in Greece, and he decides he wants to see more of Europe. So off he goes with Penelope and Telemachus, their son. So they go on a family road trip. Not road trip, like a train trip, interrailing, that's the word, around Europe. Whilst they're on this journey, Odysseus sleeps with lots of other women, and Penelope stays very loyal and faithful and kind of just ignores all of this, and Telemachus goes off the rails and goes visit like his father's friend elsewhere, and they just go on this journey, and it sees how their lives are impacted by this journey. So that was my book synopsis mashup tag. Thank you again to Peter Clark, the writer, for tagging me. I really enjoyed making this video. I tag anyone who's watching it, I guess, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.